Hello and welcome to a sneak peek of an exciting new TV channel launching for Deloitte called Deloitte One. My name's Jenny Gow and I'm presenting this preview from the Deloitte headquarters in New Street Square in London. Joining us today is the new CEO for Deloitte, David Sproul, who'll be revealing his plans for the new direction of the firm and the launch of Deloitte One. And later we'll be getting an exclusive preview of some of the exciting Olympic activity at Deloitte. But first, I'm delighted to welcome to the studio David Sproul, Deloitte's new CEO for the UK and Switzerland. David, thank you so much for joining us.
Jenny, thank you. Pleased to be here.
Today marks your first day as CEO of Deloitte. What will define your leadership?
Well, I've set out a vision for the firm to really create the firm as the distinctive firm, the firm that stands apart from all our competition. And of course, that's a lofty goal, but it's one we think we can achieve over the next few years. And the other thing, Jenny, is just have a very, very inclusive style of leadership, a leadership which listens to our partners, listens to our people, and creates some real energy through that.
How do you feel taking over as the new CEO of Deloitte?
Of course, I'm massively excited, and those who've spent time with me over the last few months will know that. It's been frenetic, it's been busy, but it's been one of the most exciting periods of my career, and it's a real honour and a privilege to take over today as CEO of Deloitte in the UK.
David, for people who don't know you, maybe you can share with us a little bit more about yourself.
Well, many of you who spoke to me over the last few months will know much of my background, but I suppose the things that are important to me are my family and what I do outside the office. I'm passionate about this firm, I'm passionate about what we can achieve with this organisation, but as for all of our people, it's important to have something outside work. So my wife Simone, my two daughters Zara and Anna are really important. They don't think I'm as important to them as I think they are to me. But they're really important to me. And in terms of pastimes, there's something that's coming up soon that many people know about, which is I'm taking part in one of the legs of the Ride Across Britain, the charity cycle ride. And it'd be wrong to say I'm a keen cyclist, but I'm a enthusiastic to get better cyclist. So I'm looking forward to that. Well,
the firm-wide strategy refresh is due to launch at the Partner Conference on the 13th of June. How's the strategy going to be different?
Well, there's two or three ways I think it'll be different. The first is we are going to have a very, very clear focus on building that distinctive firm and building a set of distinctive client relationships to really reinforce that. And that'll be a key part of the strategic plan. But there's two other things I think are important. The first is that we've put a lot of time in to try and assess where growth is going to come from, and in setting some financial plans that are ambitious but are realistic. And we really expect the teams of partners and people in those teams to meet those plans. And the final thing is, as to how we roll it out, we are going to roll it out in a way where there's a great deal more empowerment with accountability for teams of partners to deliver their part of the strategy. So it's more bottom up rather than top down.
Well, as you've said, client relationships are an important component of the strategy refresh. What do clients want from a firm such as Deloitte?
It's really interesting, because one of the things that we've done, and I've done myself over the last few months, is go out and speak to our clients. And we've had about 50 or 60 really intensive interviews with our clients. And there's a few things that come out as you filter their feedback. They want challenge. They want us as a firm to really challenge their thinking, challenge their strategy, challenge their plans as equals. The second thing is they want insight. They want some really deep insight. They want us to bring to them the things we know from other clients, from other countries, from other industries. And the third thing is, like any relationship, they want affinity. They want to work with people as well as organisations that they get along with. Now, in some ways, those are quite obvious, but it's clear that no one's yet put them together in a way that we're planning to do.
Deloitte performed well during the recession. What got the firm through so successfully?
I think there are a couple of things. The first is that we continue to invest in our clients. We continue to recruit. We continue to hire partners over the last 3 or 4 years, which has really stood us in really good stead. And the second thing is just the breadth of the firm. The fact that we've got such a broad base allows us to have a really, really comprehensive offering to all of our clients, irrespective of the business problems they're facing.
I think the question people who are watching this will want to know the answer to is, what will people be expected to do differently under your leadership?
And the one thing I ask everyone to focus on is those two words, as one. It's something that's a key part of our global strategic plan. It's a key part of what we're doing. And it's about everyone in the firm coming together as one and taking the best solutions we have to the client. That is something everyone can do every day. So that's my ask.
Today is the first preview of Deloitte One, the new TV channel for Deloitte. What's the thinking behind the channel?
Well, it's really to try and create a new way of engaging with all of our people. One of the things I've said is that I want my leadership, myself, my executive, the broader leadership team, to be more connected, more visible, more accessible to all of our people. And this creates the platform for that. But it also creates the platform for some engagement. We had a lot of engagement over the last few months as we've completed the work on the strategic plan. We had I-Week, where we had 25% of our people engaged through various means. And we're hoping this will just continue that momentum so that we really do get the best of our people in developing our plans going forward.
So what can we expect to see in the coming weeks as you roll out the strategy refresh?
Well, in a couple of weeks at the partners meeting, we'll be taking the partners through all the elements of the strategic plan, and the following day the directors will have the same opportunity. After that, we're going to do it in a different way. So from about the middle of June, 20th of June, we've got a series of workshops for all of our people, and I'm asking all of them to sign up now. But we are going to do it not by having lots of emails from me, but by having the directors lead these workshops, these 2-hour sessions, to really get everyone up to speed with the strategic plan, and importantly, the role everyone has to play in it.
David Sproul, thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you. It's been a real pleasure.
Now, many of us are still waiting to hear if we've got the tickets we want for the Olympics, but a lucky few at Deloitte have already had a sneak preview at some of the outstanding athletes hoping to compete at next year's Games. Fencers, gymnasts and boxers all demonstrated their skills in Deloitte's own offices in London last month. In our first full Deloitte One programme, which will launch next month, we'll hear all about this and the other exciting events planned by Deloitte for the Olympics. But for now, let's take a quick look at what happened.
London 2012 really makes Deloitte stand out.
It's incredibly exciting.
It's really, really important for everyone.
Something to really look forward to.
Well, that's it from this first special preview programme of Deloitte One. In our official launch programme next month, we'll be broadcasting our first full-length 10-minute show and hearing more about the Olympics and the new strategy, so be sure to tune in. Thanks for joining us, and we look forward to seeing you next month. Bye for now.